Hey guys, it's Hardcore Hector, and so I've been super busy doing the guide for this Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and so I was contracted by IGN to do it like the past couple of years for Call of Duty and everything, so I can't do any strategy guide stuff, videos on this channel, but I thought I'd kind of do a review, sort of. Well, it's my opinion, but then again, a review is kind of an opinion anyway, so whatever. This isn't going to be all super professional with transitions and all that stuff. I just want to talk about the game while I'm kind of playing the game, so it's kind of like gameplay commentary. So the campaign, it's pretty cool, but then it's kind of stupid. Let me explain. So this is like the safe house in the campaign. You have all this stuff, you know, well, collectibles here. I freaking hate collectibles. And they, you know, collectibles. I don't want to go into collectibles, but there's like 50 something in there. But the campaign has its own set of challenges. I don't know if you can... You usually can look at the challenges here, but I don't know why it's not there. Anyway, so you complete all these challenges just like there are in multiplayer, and then you can get all these medals, these service medals, and then also each mission has a set of accolades, which is pretty much like challenges. They're somewhere over here. Let me see. So before you start a mission, you can look over here, the overview, and then over here the accolades, like complete the mission without dying, get a certain score because you get a score for campaign missions, and then there's, you know, more challenges like kill a warlord using only a pistol, kill 2 RPG enemies in under 1 second. Some of the accolades are pretty cool. Some are really freaking crazy and a little stupid in my opinion. And difficulty, as you can see right there, I'm on realistic right now. I've played every single Call of Duty all the way through on the hardest difficulty, which has been veteran, but now they added a realistic mode, which means you die in one shot unless it's from a shotgun from super far away, or like maybe a minigun, like one bullet will hit you and you might survive. But other than that, it's pretty much one shot, you're dead. And it is a stupid difficulty considering how Call of Duty is. And you're just always, you know, you're just getting shot from all corners of the world. Well, I can say that realistic difficulty, the enemies aren't as aggressive like as veteran or even hardened, but still one shot and you're dead. It is kind of stupid given the enemies that you're dealing with. And so like multiplayer, the campaign allows you to unlock different weapons and stuff. You level up and then you earn these fabrication kits, as you can see in the top right corner, and then you can unlock weapons. The weapons, you have to use them to earn weapon levels, just like the multiplayer, and then that unlocks attachments, optics, and then regular attachments. And then you can also use the fabrication kits to unlock the tactical and lethal grenades. And then you have this tactical rig, which is kind of like sort of a perk system, but not really, because there's stuff like you can use your thrusters to double jump, which is already not, what do you call it? It's basic in multiplayer and not in zombies, just in multiplayer. You already have those micro thrusters and you can run along walls and double jump and stuff, but in campaign you have to actually use this, and then you can upgrade it. And then they have this copycat thingy, because you can't pick up weapons off the floor naturally. Now you have to have this copycat thing to pick up weapons off the floor, which I think is pretty stupid. But then they have some more useful things, like if you get killed on a checkpoint, then you can automatically revive yourself, and then if you get to the next checkpoint and then you die, you return on that checkpoint, and then you can die and get revived with this emergency reserve thingy again. And then they have proximity deterrent, which automatically detonates grenades or explosives that are coming at you. So some of them are cool, some of them are kind of stupid. And of course we got the wild cards, which also have to be unlocked with fabrication kits. But the thing that I think is the coolest in the campaign is the cyber cores. These are more like perks, I guess, kind of. Well, they're just abilities. You can use like these different abilities, control, martial, and chaos, to you know, just mess with enemies. Some are good for human enemies, some are good for robotic enemies and all that kind of stuff. And then you can unlock them, and then you can upgrade them. And there's a bunch of different ones, like this one, you release dozen of fireflies, and then that makes the human enemies go all crazy, and then you can just go and shoot them. And then they have this, the adaptive immolation, which is, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, immolation, I don't know, whatever. You just do this, and then it like messes up a bunch of zombies, and then they robots, and then they burst into flames. I'm already thinking about zombies. So these cyber cores are like super cool, but you can only have chaos, martial, or control cyber core abilities when you jump into a game. Until you reach level 20, then you can have 2 of the 3. Which is, you know, plus side, upside down sides, whatever. But this is definitely the coolest part of the campaign. The lamest part of the campaign is just the story itself. It tries too hard in my opinion. And like they try and make it all kind of cryptic and cool, but it was just super rushed. There's only 11 missions, and it kind of does a kind of, what do you call it? The same storylines that you've seen before in other Call of Duties. Like I don't want to really give any spoilers, but the stuff just happens too quickly and it's a little bit predictable. And they try and make it cool like the original Black Ops where, you know, they're like, oh, what's the meaning of the numbers, Mason, and stuff like that. But in this one, they're like, what's the frozen forest? And it's just not as cryptic or cool or whatever. And it's just, I don't know, I just didn't think it really paid off. The story, it was just lame. But another upside to the campaign, they did allow online 4-player co-op campaign. I don't think you can do split screen campaign. I'm pretty sure you can't. But just like World at War, you can do 4-player co-op campaign, which is pretty cool as long as you have decent teammates, I guess. Yeah, and also there's this combat immersion in the campaign. And it's basically just like a horde mode type thingy, but it's against real people and robotics. And you could just survive 16 waves of these people, those enemy soldiers and the robotics, and then you earn a score, and then you can unlock more fabrication kits and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about the campaign, so let's go to the next thing. Okay, now that I'm at the main menu, I can show you that the challenge is you press the pause button. Well, it used to be pause and start. It's now options on PlayStation. I don't think it has a name on Xbox One. I don't know. Anyways, so there's campaign challenges, there's multiplayer challenges, and then there's zombies challenges. And of course the barracks, I believe is how you pronounce it. You have a level for campaign, a level for multiplayer, and a level for zombies. You can prestige in multiplayer and zombies, but I don't think you can get prestige in campaign. Most people, you know, I've asked around because I haven't reached max level in campaign, but I'm pretty sure they say you can't prestige in campaign, but you can erase your campaign data and then restart the campaign, so I guess it's basically the same thing as prestiging. I believe there's 25 levels in campaign, 55 levels in multiplayer, and 35 levels in zombies. The multiplayer, I kind of talked about it before when I was doing the beta, but I'll talk about it again real quick. Oh yeah, as you can see, there's a free run thing. I think free run is stupid. You're just either by yourself or with other people, I guess. I haven't really tried it online. I did try it by myself. Don't have any guns. Well, you do have guns on some parts because you're just running around a course because it's free run, jumping and wall riding and all that stuff, sliding down under stuff. But there are some parts where there's like a invisible screen or whatever. Well, it's not invisible, it's just you can kind of see through it. And there's like a target on the screen, and then that's when you get to use your gun. You shoot the target, and then the screen disappears, and then you can continue forward. And that's pretty much all there is to free run. And the courses had different difficulties. Like one course is an easy difficulty, another course is a medium difficulty, another course is a hard difficulty. You can't play one course on multiple difficulties. And then for the multiplayer, public matches and stuff, this is the stuff I talked about before. So they have created a class with a pick 10 system, just like before in Black Ops 2. And I don't like it. It's because you can only rank up 55 times, but there are more than 55 unlockables. You only get one unlock token per level, and on top of that, you still have to reach certain levels to make a thing available. A weapon, a perk, a grenade, a wild card. So like if you want the M8A7, you have to reach level 55, which is the max level multiplayer, and then hopefully you have an unlock token available, and then you use it to unlock the weapon. And then once you have the weapon unlocked, you can level it up with the weapon levels by using it, just shooting and assists and all that stuff. And then you unlock attachments. So I think it makes it too convoluted and stuff. I like the original Black Ops, well, part of the original Black Ops, where you can just buy whatever you wanted when you had the money. So let me just say this. I think it would be cool to kind of have like I think it was Crysis 2 and Crysis 3 model, where you level up and get an unlock token, and there should be enough levels so you can get enough unlock tokens to unlock everything in the game. So you level up, you get an unlock token, and then you unlock anything you want. That's how I think it should be. Instead of going to a level to make it available and then using an unlock token, and then you don't even have enough unlock tokens to unlock everything, so you have to prestige and get your unlock tokens back, or get a permanent prestige, or get a permanent unlock, get to prestige and stuff like that. And so they have some pretty cool lethals and some really lame ones coming. Combat Axe still, and we're in the future here. And then they got Thermite, which is really, really annoying on objective matches. You just set it on fire, set the objective on fire, and then you have nothing to counter the fire because Flak Jacket doesn't protect against fire anymore. And then we got lethal, or not lethals, tacticals. Yeah, tacticals. Trophy system is always good in objectives to destroy the lethals and tacticals before they get within the objective. Black Hat, you know, you hack things like UAVs and stuff. Smoke screen, EMP, concussion, all that good stuff. Perks, you have some decent perks, some returning ones like Ghost. Sixth Sense displays a minimap indicator with the direction of nearby enemies. So if an enemies get nearby, a fourth of the minimap will light up. I think that's kind of lame, but whatever. Wild cards are the same as before. You know, you can get two of perk 1, 2 of perk 2, 2 of perk 3, whatever. But using a wild card also takes up one of the pick 10 system. Oh yes, and then specialists are a new thing. I personally hate them. You can choose a specialist and a specialist weapon or an ability, and the abilities and weapons are extremely, extremely overpowered and stupid in my opinion. Every single weapon is a one-hit kill, except for like the minigun, I guess is 2-hit kill, but it's at such a rapid rate of fire, it's basically 1-hit kill. And this, like, it deploys a trap, and then if you get near that trap pod, you pretty much just automatically die. And then they have this 1-hit kill pistol, a grenade launcher, electric shock weapon thingy. All these are 1-hit kill weapons, which is really, really stupid, but whatever. And the abilities, they can be pretty overpowered. Like, this pulses the entire area. Well, not the entire area, but a pretty big area. And then it highlights all the enemies in red. And, so yeah, you get to see where everybody's at. And this flash back to your previous position. If you're getting shot, you just flash back and then you're good. This one, they kind of seem to reduce the power from the beta to this one. This is reactive armor that deflects enemy bullets away from the body, but you're still vulnerable to headshots and non-bullet damage while active. In the full game, you're still immune to, or you're not immune to regular bullet damage. You can get shot with regular bullets in the chest and still die. It just takes a little bit more damage than usual. So it's basically Juggernaut or whatever. What's it called? Juggernaut? It's been so long. You know that perk, Juggernaut, and then I was thinking of Juggernog from Zombies. We're going to get to Zombies eventually, but yeah. Score streaks, same as usual, whatever. Some are new, some are old. I got really nothing to say about them, except that you can't really get as many since everybody has the specialist thing, and it's hard to survive if everybody's using their specialist weapons, which are one-shot kills. Oh yes, and then the black market, they kind of try to make it like supply drops from Advanced Warfare. You earn crypto keys by just playing the game, and then you use it for a common supply drop, or a rare supply drop, and these are just camos and, well, just camos basically, I guess. I don't know. Calling cards and emblems, yeah, that was the other stuff. It's just, you know, stuff you don't really need, stuff you don't use. It's just whatever. They don't have weapon variants, but you kind of can make your own weapon variant with a gunsmith, but you can't actually use the weapon unless you've already unlocked all those modifications and camos and all that stuff that you use in gunsmith. So it's kind of useless until you unlock everything already. And before I move on to zombies, let me just quickly talk about Nightmares mode. Nightmares mode is pretty much the campaign. You just replay the campaign missions, but there's a new story and you're fighting zombies and sometimes a few human soldier peoples. But the zombies, it's not the same as zombie mode. If the zombies even touch you, you start freezing up and going slowly, like if you got hit by a concussion grenade in multiplayer. So it's not exactly the same as zombies, and it's not quite the same as campaign. It's kind of a campaign zombies mixture. And there is a mystery box, but you don't use points to use the mystery box. And then sometimes when you kill zombies, you can get a power-up drop, like you get insta-kill, and sometimes you get random weapons. Like you can find a weapon that has a certain modifications and stuff like that. You just walk over it and then you have that new weapon, but you can only use one weapon at a time. So it's a little bit lame, but you know, ups and downs like always. And finally, we have zombies, which most people look forward to in the Treyarch games. So there's only one zombie map if you have the base Call of Duty Black Ops 3 game, but there's 2 zombie maps if you got one of the limited editions, you know, like the Digital Deluxe Edition or the Veterans Edition or whatever, or if you got that Juggernog mini fridge and stuff like that. So the second map is basically Derise from World at War and Black Ops 1's DLC pack, the Annihilation DLC pack, I believe it was. It's the exact same map in terms of the map, but the weapons on the map are the new weapons from Black Ops 3. Shadows of Evil, it seems super complicated at first, but if you just play it a few times, you get used to it, and it's pretty much fine. But at the same time, the creatures that you're actually fighting, it's not just zombies. The other creatures that you're fighting are super tough, and you just get a little kind of like, seriously, man, I just want to fight some zombies. Got me fighting these 3-head squid creatures, and then these things that are kind of like the wraps for multiplayer, and then you got flying little dragon creatures that are spitting acid at me. It's like, I just want to fight some zombies, you know what I'm saying? And then they made the Pack-a-Punch machine super freaking hard to get. Well, it's not super hard, but in comparison to the older zombie maps, well, I guess kind of with the exception of Transit and stuff like that, well, Pack-a-Punch machine is just, it's just a bitch to get. But cool things in zombies, you get weapon kits now. So like I said before, you can rank up and level up in zombies. Once you reach a certain level, you unlock a weapon for the weapon kits or a GobbleGum. I'll talk about GobbleGums in a second. So weapon kits, basically just like multiplayer and campaign, you unlock a weapon, but you don't have to do some fabrication kit or unlock token or anything. You actually get to unlock the weapon. And then once you use it in zombies, you increase the weapon level, and then you unlock optics and attachments. But the amount of attachments you use, I'm not exactly sure what weapon level you get a new attachment slot, but you can use a lot more attachments than campaign and multiplayer, where you have to use wild cards and stuff like that. So you don't actually get the weapon automatically. You still have to buy it off the wall or from the mystery box. But once you get it from the mystery box or from the wall, it will be all kitted out like how you have it in your weapon kits. So I think that's a pretty cool new feature. But I think some people might be like, oh man, I want the base zombie experience where there's no attachments and you based on skill and stuff like that. I bet there's some people out there, but I think it's pretty cool. And then onto the GobbleGum. This is, I think it's super cool. It's like a new perk system where you get, well, you unlock these GobbleGums while you level up, and then you use them in your packs. You can only get 5 GobbleGums per pack, and so you can do different packs for customization. Things like walk faster while aiming, raise and lower your weapon to aim more quickly. Melee attacks deal zombies 5 times as much damage. Ammo is taken from your stockpile instead of your weapon magazine, which is super useful sometimes. Switch weapons and recover from performing melee attacks faster. Reload and use items more quickly. So once you buy, well, you have to find a GobbleGum machine on the map. Then you buy a GobbleGum. And there's also GobbleGum's machine on the giant, the remake Derise map. Anyways, you buy GobbleGum for about 500 points, and then some of them activate automatically or immediately, and some you have to press like up on the D-pad to activate, and then you can use them. And so that's pretty cool, new perk system. I think that's super useful, and zombies is expanded. So yeah, thumbs up for that. But they also have Mega GobbleGum, which are a lot more rare, and you have to actually create with the Dr. Monty's factory. And to get Dr. Monty's factory stuff, you have to get this liquid divinium, as you see in the left hand corner, and then you use 1, 2, or 3 of them to get 1, 2, or 3 different GobbleGums. Or, sometimes it says ×2, so if you got 1 GobbleGum and then a ×2 thingy, you get 2 of those 1 GobbleGums in your slot thingy right here on the right side, whatever. So this is how you create the Mega Gobblegum. And you get the liquid divinium by purchasing weapons from the walls or from the mystery box or opening doors. And also you get experience points from opening doors now. So it actually, encourages people to open doors or to revive teammates. You also get points for reviving teammates. And so, you get more experience points doing more stuff, helping teammates out, instead of just killing zombies and being like a lone wolf type thing. So just more, advancements in zombies, and I think it's really good. And as I said before, there are other challenges in zombies to get more experience and rank up. Headshot 500 zombies, kill 100 zombies with melee attacks, kill them with traps, use blast furnace. Oh yes, blast furnace and stuff like that. When you pack a punch weapon, it automatically upgrades it 5,000 points. You can repack punch it for 2,500 points and get an alternative ammo type. And these ammo types will just activate randomly while you're shooting. Dead wire, it kind of turns it into that Wonder Waffle type weapon. Electricity goes through zombies in a close proximity. Blast furnace, it's just a thing of flames, a blast of flames. What else is there? Fireworks, it has a little gun that shoots around and shoots any zombies that are around. Thunderwall, I don't think I've gotten Thunderwall yet. It says blow away 100 zombies, so I guess it just goes whoom and blows them away. I don't know, I'm just guessing on that one. I thought there was another one though. Oh yeah, there was turned also. Turn 20 zombies. So when you shoot a zombie, it turns them and makes them go towards the other zombies and attacks them like that. So those are the only 5, I believe that's 5. Yes, those are the only 5 alternative ammo types right now. Maybe they'll add more with the DLC, but yeah. So I guess that's pretty much it for my Black Ops 3 thoughts and opinions, review, whatever. If you want to buy it, should you buy it? Should you not buy it? In my opinion, if you like Call of Duty, you should definitely buy it, because this game is just jam-packed with stuff that you can do. Campaign is full of stuff you can do with ranking up, and co-op, although the story is kind of lame, whatever. Multiplayer, it's just multiplayer, but there's some new stuff here and there. Zombies, a lot more stuff that you can do, and then of course they're going to be adding more zombie maps with the DLC. Nightmares, plus or minus, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of combo, campaign, zombies combo, mixture, whatever. But there's just a ton of stuff to keep you busy, and it'll take you a long time to get the platinum if you're playing on PlayStation, or to get all the achievements if you're on Xbox One. But if you're interested in this kind of stuff, the futuristic Call of Duty, or just the zombies, whatever, I would definitely recommend buying this. But if you're just I don't know about futuristic Call of Duty, because it does kind of feel like a faster Halo, you might not want to play this if you're not into that kind of stuff for the campaign and the multiplayer. But still, there is zombies, and it doesn't have that. At least with these 2 zombie maps, it doesn't have those special abilities where you can do double jumps and wall ride. Well, you can wall ride just on one select part of one map, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess that's it. My opinion, my review, whatever. Thumbs up if you appreciated me doing this, taking some time out of my super busy schedule, I guess. That sounds kind of pretentious, but whatever. And tell me your comments. Have you played this game? Do you plan to play it? Did I persuade you one way or the other? Leave a comment telling me what you think. And you can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos related to video games. Sometimes I try to do reviews and opinion pieces like this. Sometimes I do vlogs. Sometimes I do full gameplay commentary. I was kind of thinking about playing the game while doing this commentary, but I felt I had to show all the options instead of actually playing the game. So whatever. So anyways, if you want to see any of that, subscribe to my channel. I'm Hardcore Hector, and that's all I gotta say.